Hi, I'm RC Jim, and today I just have a quick little video for you, just talking about the setup of the antenna on your radio transmitter. Today I was at the club doing a test fly of this with the setup the way that I've got it, and another fellow is asking me about setting up a separate battery for his receiver and looking at some things on his really nice Mambo stunt plane. And as he was asking about the location of the battery, I noticed that the antennas were just sort of dangling towards the back and, not particularly oriented, properly. And I shared with him how that I was suspecting that I was having some problems with this plane and also with the Bixler, with the FlySky radio using their receiver that has two antennas. And how that I got thinking about it, and I thought, that matter of positioning the antennas really ought to be a serious consideration. You need to have the two antennas perpendicular to each other, so that if one of them is pointing straight at your transmitter, the other one is nice and sideways onto your transmitter and be able to receive a good signal. So anyway, this video is all about that, just very simple. But something I trust will be helpful. I got thinking about my transmitter antenna placement here. I've had a couple of times where flying the Trainer 40, it's going along and just sort of, it had some unexplained little blips that didn't seem to really be explained by the wind. And I got thinking that I've gotten a little bit lazy with a Spectrum receiver, the one that has the antenna built right in it, that you don't have to worry about antenna placement. But with these older style receivers where you've got the antennas dangling out, the idea is that one should be perpendicular to the other, so that if it's in a particular position that one is pointed directly at the transmitter, that the other one is not pointed directly at the transmitter. So I've run the one wire along the side inside here. It used to be they're both just sort of trailed to the back. But I've got the one out there. And then to get this one horizontal, I'm not sure whether this whole thing is acting as the antenna. I'm thinking it probably is, but it's kind of strange that at the end of it here it's got a clear bit on it, where the rest of it is opaque. But anyway, I'm just going to get it as horizontal as I can. And this will be sticking out the side right underneath the wing, and I'll probably put some tape on that because I leave the wing screwed on this. So for right now, I'm just going to tape this on there so that it holds it in the position that I'm after. And just a bit of tape there. And this is an old glow fuel plane, so it's got a little bit of oil in some of the balsa, which is a bit problematic at times, such as this. But anyway, that's just sort of to hold it there for the time being. And then I'll get the wing on, and then I'll put some tape on it underneath the wing as well. So we got one horizontal going to the back, one horizontal going to the side. It'd be a bit problematic trying to go vertical with a size model, but that should do the job. And we'll get the wing back on there and get it all tidied up and ready to go. And Bob's your uncle. Yeah, it's interesting that's right on the balance point. How do you like that? That can be used for that purpose. That's 25%, and that's the recommended amount there. I'm going to tack down the end of it first. Get it where I want it. Okay, that's where I want it. This just keeps it from flapping in the breeze. Okay, so that now has our antenna secured horizontal, and horizontal 90 degrees. And we'll try it out tomorrow, see how it goes. Well, I flew the Great Plains Trainer 40 today, of course our electric conversion, using the FlySky radio and our setup having the antennas perpendicular to each other. Flew great, no hitches. I guess on the first takeoff, a little bit of a pilot error. It didn't go exactly straight, but that was me. Second time, perfect takeoff. Both times, perfect landings and all of that. No sense at all. I flew it very steady around the whole circuit numerous times, just watching for any little glitches that was unusual. It was low wind conditions, so we didn't have any sort of turbulence to worry about, and everything performed flawlessly. So very happy with it. And so far, FlySky, hey, it works. I was asked today at the club about it, and I said, well, a Spectrum is better. But FlySky is pretty cheap, and if it works, well, that might be a good entry point for some people just trying to get into the hobby and give it a try without too much of a capital outlay. So far, looking pretty good. Well, I'm RC Jim signing off. As always, make sure that you subscribe if you haven't done so already. That's in that little thing over there, that little circle. And then have a look at some of our other videos on the site. You'll find that they're very helpful. Have a great day and enjoy your flying.